Is a budget DAC worth it in 2022? Well, that's the question that we're going to try to answer by looking at the SMSL DO100, which retails for right around $230. Now, SMSL sent me the DO100 for me to take a look at, and I was very interested in this because I already have the DO200, which I really love and enjoy, but it is about twice the price. Now, the DO100 is its smaller brother in every way, in features, in price, and of course size. And if we take a look at the back, it does have all the digital inputs that you would want, such as your USB, your digital fiber optic, your digital coax, and even Bluetooth 5.0. It also has your unbalanced RCA and balanced XLR outputs, so that way you can go into something like another amplifier or even a headphone amplifier or some powered speakers. Depending on how you want to utilize this particular DAC, you have the hookups. Now, before we get to sound quality, I do want to talk to you first about its overall quality. I have to say that SMSL has hit this out of the park. I absolutely love the different varying brightness levels of this particular DAC, and the DO itself is all aluminum frame, which is very robust for its size. And honestly, it's on par with something like, say, the HO100 or even the bigger brother DO200. They do give you a remote control, which is their standard remote control that is used on most of their units. Since this is a budget DAC, there are going to be some things that you are going to notice that are lacking in this particular model. For example, the screen is nice and bright, and I do really enjoy it, but it is using older technology where you can see select menu items that you can tell it's limited in reproducing the letters. And although this isn't an issue, it does make it look cheaper, and it is a little bit harder to navigate the menus. For example, when you go through the menu system, although it does have the menu items come up, it's hard to know what it is until you really look at the manual. And it is missing one of my favorite features from the SMSL DO200, which is all the different sound color modes. Now, if you want to change the way that this particular DAC sounds at all, you're going to have to use something in addition to this unit. Now, what was surprising for this price range is that it does do DSD 512, PCM 32768, as well as your Bluetooth support for LDAC, aptX HD, SBC, and AAC. And that's something that I just didn't expect from this price range. And all of these help give you the best sound quality you could expect from a DAC in this price range, and honestly, probably one that would cost you significantly more money as well. Now, speaking of sound quality, that is the most important thing with any DAC. And I gotta say that once again, SMSL, you nailed it. Not only do we take a look at their graphs and we see very low distortion, but it also does a great job at reproducing exactly what it is that the artist intended. It doesn't add any coloration to it, and the sound came across crystal clear and crystal clean. And I've got to be honest, I really enjoyed the sound. Now, my particular headphones, the Beyerdynamics DT770 Pros, do get a little bright during certain songs, so I would have appreciated a way to attenuate the treble or maybe the addition of those sound color modes. But like I said, this particular DAC doesn't have those. As of now, if you did want those, you would have to buy a more expensive DAC like the DO200. And if I'm to be frank, in this particular price range for a DAC of this size, I don't know that there's much more that I could personally ask for. I mean, the sound quality is perfect, which makes this a really great value. Now, having said that, I'm going to have to go ahead and show you where I'm going to put this on my list. And I'm going to put this right here. And I would still take the SMSL DO200 over it, even though it's a lot more expensive. In this particular case, I think the expense is warranted with the better screen, the more extensive menu system, and of course the sound color modes. All of these adds quite a bit of value. However, if those things don't interest you or you don't think you'll use, I think the SMSL DO100 is a great value. Now, if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. This is Twigs DIY Audio, and I'm out.